Welcome to the ELIT Motivation Series. What does it feel like to think in English? Well, this has got to be the million-dollar question, but in fact the ultimate answer is no different to thinking in any other language. Why? Because it's you and your brain. It will think in a certain way, and that's what makes you you, irrespective of your original language. Now, that has continued to make things just as vague. I think I can tweak it a little bit by saying how we think culturally, that how we think culturally must impact how we digest the language we use. Culture and language often go hand in hand. The great news, however, is that the Chinese language is these days very much connected with China. In fact, the English language isn't just associated with the UK. Thankfully, there are many countries around the world who speak English natively and have their own spin on the culture of the language. The best news about this is that the language is in fact growing, expanding, and evolving to suit the cultures it's growing in. For example, if we look at Singlish, Spanglish, and Manglish, all versions of English that are totally acceptable, that have emerged within the culture of each of these countries, Singapore, Spain, and Malaysia, to name a few. This means that English can be transferred to a culture, and though with a different accent, can be considered a new language of that culture. The final point is to bring it back to the question, what does it feel like to think in English? Well, it depends on where English fits in your culture. If you live in a country that has a lot of English speakers, but is not the main language, get ready. It's going to soon play an important role culturally. If you are already in a country that's considered bilingual, your thinking patterns shouldn't alter all that much. You just do it all in English now.